Are we live? I'm waiting to see if this worked to reconnect. I don't know if it will. Let me see. We'll find out. I know. Okay. Hold on. I'm fixing it. We're going to be very cautious. Let me know when I can see you guys. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. I'll wait for a few of you to come back. Hello. Welcome back. How interesting. I was shut down. Can see me? Hi from Florida. I don't have chat on the board anymore. All right, let me get chat on the board so I'll be able to share your comments. I'm not going to share some of the stuff I was going to share. Hold on. Can see me? Okay. Hi from Florida. I don't have chat on the board anymore. Real careful. All right, let me get chat on the board so I'll be able to share your comments. I'm not going to share some of the stuff I was going to share. Chat down. Do you know I got shut the front door
I don't have
down? You know that's when you're about hitting it. All right, let me get chat on the board so I'll be able to. All right, let me get chat on. I see Angels is here. I'm not going to share some of the stuff I was going to share. Chat down. Do you know I got shut the Good evening, door. Angels. Peace of peace. You know that's when you said all mods, everyone in chat. Yellow heart. I hope you have all had a blessed Friday the 13th. Tan, purple, blue, peace. I see Angels is here. Great to see you, beautiful, lovely. Hello, hello. Right after the T word, you were gone. Shut the Good evening, Angels. Peace of peace. Yeah. I know, Debbie. I know I am. So let's just try to keep this on the up level. There is an echo. There is an echo now. Right after the T word, you were gone. Okay. Is there an echo now? Oh, I know why. Hold on. Is that better? Okay. We're good. We're gold. All good? I'm telling you, when you get into a topic and you hit it on the nail and everything just drops, like whole connection, come on. I was hitting the nail on the head. Loud and clear. I think my message is clear. I'm following up on my main person of interest, and you know who that be. And I'm going to continue to look around because here's the deal. They get into that place, right, that we spoke of, that just random place I spoke of earlier. So the person is awake, but they aren't always compos mentis when it takes place. And there you go. They're usually alive, so it's usually transportation to the place. Oh, I thank you so much, Miss Jen. Thank you, my darling. Appreciate you. I thought I'd pause you getting out of the bath, says Nellie. Yeah, exactly, Angel's like, you stopped playing your own stream. Yeah, I was checking to see if we were live. You're right, you're right. That's me, you being shut down? I don't know what you mean. Aw, thank you, Oceans Deep, too. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Jen, so much for that snooper chat. What's that say? Aw, it says that that's your first snooper. Thank you, love. That's cool. I didn't even know it could tell me. I don't know what you missed because I don't know where I cut out. I have no idea. So let's try to get back on track. All right. So let's walk this through. All right. The kid goes missing in the evening, at night, from an NRG festival. Then he's reported missing the next morning, the same time as a boat is missing. The friend then contacts the Guardo Avacado and tries to report him missing, but they're like, nothing we can do, it's the same day. So she's like, well, then I'm setting up a GoFund for $30,000 right there. The mom now finds out about it, but not from the girl that reported the friend missing. She finds out a different way because she's all upset. Why can't she call? So the mom barely has her feet in Tenerife and is getting contacted by what appeared to be a 30,000 quid or whatever, pound. I don't know anymore. 30, right? 30,000. She's got that in a note, allegedly, and saying that they got him held, okay, on a boat. That's strange. The boat that did go off is allegedly stolen. It has the Belgian flag, which is what I was going to show you. I don't know how much I can show you. I don't want to get shut off, you know? That's infuriating. No, I know I can't talk about that. See, that was a little warning shot to me as a channel. So we're going to continue to talk in code. Follow along. If you took the red pill, you know where I'm going. So then if this boat drops off, but there has to be transportation for the end destination of someone breathing and doing fine for the drop off, then that could explain this whole held on a BOAT for extended period. It would also, to me, connect the dots as to why the fingerprints could still be viable. Now, saying he's in no condition that the family should see him in, and then saying they're holding on to something, right? It really bothers a person as to what they were covering up. What really were they afraid for family to see? I'm trying here, y'all. Quid saying is a grand quid. Okay. YouTube can. See, there's community guidelines. Y'all don't get it. You don't read them. When we sign up as a partner, and we have guidelines we are required to follow. And if we do not follow those guidelines, we get a warning. So I was crossing into a controversial subject, a room splitter. Correct, Paula. Bullseye. Right. So if that all is a theory at all, if that there was a boat ride to see a quack, and something like that happened, and then let's just theorize that then he's deposited back close to the area, but out at the wash, right? You're following me? And then the Coast Guard comes along and they're like, dang it, There's another one of them kids. We'll turn them back over here. They're going to mind their own business over here because they got enough problems over here, right? Now, the Guardo Avocados have the situation. Damn. We're trying to get this too quiet. We need this shut down. He was last up here, and you're going to say he was. And then we're going to find him over here. We'll say that. It's that easy. But the thing you have to back up to is you have to ask, who is friends with the guy Jay is with? He's got other friends that aren't rappers, allegedly from prison. And could this have been a setup to do exactly what I said? To spike it up at the rave for Jay. His own mama said he didn't look right. His own mama said she had never seen her son like that. So, when, and this is going to be one of those moments where everybody's going to get mad at me. This waitress that we know nothing about gave Jay water because he was looking out of it. And it made me think about water, water, water. Jay's thirsty. Ain't got no water. Had somebody been spiking it? Had somebody been adding something to the boy's water, and that's why he's off his face? So that he would be not compos mentis, as people like to say, but off his face, and that way he is not a combative person to load on a be like, hey dude, come on, come on, come on, we're going on a tour, get out in the water with me, come on mate. I don't know whose accent I'm doing because I don't know how to do accents, but get in the boat, yeah, come on, come on. He could have walked willingly if he's out of it. He can't even look up in some of these pictures. His jaw is dangling, and I'd love to say that I think that's just the way the camera caught him, because then it wouldn't scare the hell out of me even more to think of where his mind was. Now, let's talk about Ahab. Lil Quack Quack put himself in Masca. He put himself with the last time that the boy was seen alive. He put himself in contact with Jay's phone because he brought up the charger. So he's saying the phone's with them. And I'm asking you, did he have access to that phone? Is his entire purpose of going to Masca actually not to stay there, that he never did stay there? He just simply went up that night and did the phone. And then gave an elusive story as to how, yeah, I didn't put it in my name or nothing, but yeah, I stayed in that one room with the green door. Doesn't mean he really did any of that. Doesn't mean he even went there at that motel. We got nothing putting Ahab there. No one put Ahab there but Ahab. But if he's seen going to Masca, he might need an excuse. So he might say, yeah, I was put it under a different name. Because if he's all about that, then why leave an Ahab post recommending the place if you're trying to hide that you see? So that's all to me, just to get his phone in Masca. But I could be completely wrong. I don't know. What do you think? Tanya Rose Murphy. That's why Masca was shut and distributed animals disturbed. I'm sorry, I can't read. Nobody's distributing animals. Please don't clip that and make a 2-second clip of Mama D saying that somebody's distributing animals. Disturbed animals in the night. I mean, what is it? Why do we hear Ahab talk about hunting for Jay in the night? Who in their right mind, that's not a quack, would hunt in that terrain in the dead of night? Another trying to cover your tracks. So if I'm seen or if I'm heard, I can say I was looking for someone. It's like a premeditated bull crap line. Because you sure the hell aren't going to be way off in them volcanic rocks at night with what? A headlamp out there? Jay. No, you're not going to do it. Especially after watching the way these kids behave after Jay went missing. There's no empathy there. They don't give a crap. They've moved on already. And we didn't even know Jay. And we're by far more invested emotionally in trying to find justice. So yeah, I want to know who Ahab's friends and connections are. Could he arrange a boat? I'm asking a question. And for those of you that don't remember me saying this to Chris Tenerife, if you accuse me of something I'm not doing, the courts work both ways for that little, just take a mental check on yourself, because that's not right. You're wrong. Gary says, let's grab Gary's comment. Gary T says, has anyone else heard that apparently Ahab headed to Somalia at quite short notice? No, I had not heard. I heard that he went to the UK. Doesn't mean it's true, but it sounds like he left the country immediately. Disturbed a mascot on Down the Rapids TikTok the night it was shut off Sunday night when football was on. Interesting. Louise Winstone says there's nothing to hunt in those mountains. Hey Pringle, I like your name and welcome to a Level of True Crime. He said he looked scared when he looked up at whoever was above him, then got up, passed the bag, and walked away. Oh, okay, I think you're talking about the Jay Slater video where he drops something, and I think it's a shirt, I don't know, but he drops something, comes up. I gotcha. Nellie Hutchinson says, makes it all the stranger a pop. He did go back to the UK, according to Luis. That's what I thought too. But you know what? We don't know. Ocean's Deep 24 says, ducking his head, quack, quack. Hey, Linda Ross. I'm so happy you did catch a live. It's been a hot minute. Good to see you. I'm so glad, says Nellie. Yes, heard he is in Somalia. And maybe he is. He travels a lot. Why aren't the authorities doing anything? We don't know what they're doing. It's quiet right now. So the person would be under some sort of something so that they're not combative, right? They're loopy-loop. They're going to be transported alive and well, undamaged. That's going to happen. And then, depending on how much they can harvest, that is a lot. You're looking at a $4.15 million BODY if everything was used. So, yeah. It can happen and does happen. And I was going to cover a whole bunch of cases where it's literally in the news media. But apparently Mama D can't cover real news because, you know, I'm under the guidelines. So you're going to have to imagine it. Google. Check it out. Ask a lot of questions. But if they were to deposit, after finishing that, the shell of the human, the water, right? Could explain Coast Guard. Maybe. But then again, I could completely be wrong on everything. Take it with a grain of salt. I do not understand why his friend's not telling the truth. What happens? I'm wondering if he had real friends or if this was all like a setup outside the country because of somebody personally invested that had a friend that had connections to all kinds of situations. Lots of love from the UK. I agree with you. Thank you, Violet One. English Bottle Cap. I like your name. The rumor is that Ahab went to Somalia because UK has no extradition agreement. Interesting. Angel's piece of peace. Is there a chance that the bottle of water from the waitress was actually... You read it. This is what I'm asking. So for any of you that are wondering why I look into any of these people that I've been looking into that have high profiles, because Ahab is connecting himself and connected to them. And my focus is him. Hopefully it gets through thick skulls that don't get that part. Because there's like 3 of you that don't get that part. I'm not saying none of them high profile people did anything. I'm saying they may have been part of that timeline, even unknowingly. Even if it's just an alibi to put him at this location. Ahab says, I was at the AU. He claimed that Big Nasty was there himself. I went, I verified, that is true. Lock in. So now we can move forward. When it comes to Potter, I wasn't saying I made it very clear in my video. I'm saying there are connections there that now validate that if Ahab had access to an AP, however access came about, he might be able to get rid of it pretty quick. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying they would buy it. I'm saying the boy got network. You feel me? Quit being thick. It's obvious. It's blatant. He got connections. Thank you, Jennifer Swain. She just gave us a $49.99 snooper chat, and that helps out so incredibly much. Thank you all so much for your snooper chats, the memberships, the likes, the subscribes, the support. I'm just doing my thing. And I'll tell you now, I ain't got time for no silly school kid shit. If you want to talk about me, go ahead, talk all you want. All you doing is making yourself a lonely person, because you know what? I'm over here working the case. I'm not the one that was hanging out with Potter. Ahab was. Showed you on video. Personal translator for him. I'm not bringing these people into the case. Ahab is in his conversations, in his voice, in his photographs, in what he speaks. So if you're going to investigate a person, you got to look around them too. You got to understand the world they're from. And could they pull off a little boat ride for a couple bucks? I don't know. That's for you to figure out. I'm not here to convince anybody. I never am here convincing anyone. I come on here and I share this mom's opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. Love me for who I am, not what I share. I'm real. And I want justice for Jay Slater and for his mom, Deb, Warren, and Zach. I think that they are very wise. I think they're very smart, and they're realizing they got more backing, and they're getting their feet under them a little bit. This had to suck the life out of everybody and the wind. This is horrific, and this is wrong on every level, and we all can smell it, or you wouldn't be here. Something's very, very wrong when there are pieces missing. I love you. Focus on the case, not everybody else that's in your face. All right, my lovely, I'm on auto stop. I don't even know how to stop the live, so I'm going to just hit buttons until I get off here. I have no idea how I was able to connect instantly again, but I appreciate you very, very much, and I will see you again very soon. Peace out. Love ya to the moon and back. Okay, it says you will not be able to reconnect. Your stream will stop and you will no longer be live. I got it.